Hello, my beautiful Tauruses. How you doing? This is your nighttime evening reading. No, not your late night, but your evening reading. Okay. I love you guys. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for being here. I know, baby. I love you too. I do. Thank you so much for just being here. Thank you so much for being, you know, on this channel. For new viewers, cross watcher, I welcome you. Come on in, take a seat, listen. I need you to stay with me. There's lessons, blessings, and there are confirmations in my reading. Okay, yes, that part is so true. So true. So Taurus, how y'all feeling this evening? How are you feeling this evening? Well, I just got a download. I got up and I came over here to my desk and I'm like, you know what? With the channel song that came in, I channeled What Love Got to Do with It. What's love got to do with it? Hey, what's love with a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Yes, who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Next thing you knew, I was acting confused when you're close to me. Yeah, baby. Okay, what love got to do with it? Because it seems like people don't care how they treat you, how they deceive you, lie to you, not loyal, you're not faithful. And it's almost like, why should I put my heart through this? Why? Why does it, why when it comes down with your second hand of emotions, when it comes down to your heart, what love got to do with it? Because it seems like it doesn't matter when you're trying to love someone and they're not loving you back, they're manipulating you, they're lying to you, they're deceiving to you. Next thing you knew, you were acting confused when you're close to me. I might not be saying the lyrics correctly, but it is all in the same thing. So what love's got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Okay, so I feel like some of you walked away from someone. You walked away from someone. It's been some time. Okay, it's been some time. That song is by Tina Turner. Next thing you knew, I was acting confused when you're close to me. It's like almost like when I intuitive listened to that song, because I did listen to that song, Taurus, and it seems like to me that it's like the connection was confusing. It's like one minute you didn't know if you should love this person, if you should give this person your heart, or you didn't know how to take this person. Should you just treat it logical? What it is what it is. If it's just sex, that's just what it is, sex. Why put any feelings into it? Because soon as you begin to, that second emotion, that second hand emotion, that's when you start to put the feelings into it. That's when things change. And then what love's got to do with it? Do you think I have to stay in this because and let you continue to mistreat me, continue to do me any kind of way, to manipulate me, to abuse me? What love got to do with that? That's not love. That ain't love. When you love someone, you don't hurt them. When you love someone, you don't hurt them. Okay? So what love got to do with that? Then you're sitting and you're looking confused because you definitely don't want that person to touch you. Okay? Let's see what's going on in your energy. Oh my goodness. What's love got to do? Yeah, you're reflecting back. What love had to do with that situation you was last in? That wasn't love. That wasn't love. Love doesn't treat you that way. Okay? Love is kind. Love is gentle. Love is loyal. Love is loving. And you reflect back on the time. And you were so confused, but it was something about your pulse react when that person came around you. But at the same time, you were still confused because you did not, what is this? This ain't love. You love me, but you're beating me, you're abusing me, you're talking to me any kind of way, you're degrading me, you're dogging me out. What love got to do with that? That ain't love. Why have a heart when your heart is going to be broken? Next thing you know, you're confused. And sometimes it's like you might have met this person off of a pulse react, because it's like opposites attract. And it was something about them. But it means so much more. But you don't want them to have you don't want this, you didn't want this person to know how much more that you felt about them. Because why? They're not going to give you the same energy. And I feel like some of you are reflecting back on that. Yeah, the passion. The passion was there. The passion was there. You know, the opposite attract, the pulse on your pulse react. Pulse react. Yeah. And the opposite attracts. It was physical. Not only physical, but logical. It made sense at the time because you was very attracted to this person. I need you to stay with me. This can get a little deep. I need you to really keep an open mind, because the passion, the connection was there, the bodily fluids. But some of you tried to not put feelings into it. Okay? You tried to keep it logical. You tried to just make it make sense right at the time that you were dealing with this person. So that means that no feelings, there was a pulse reacted. Okay, it was a chemistry. It was something that pulled you two together. So, but when you begin to really, really get to know this person, that wasn't love. What love had to do with that? The way they treated you, the way that they mishandled you, the way that they done the things that they done, it really changed your perception of how you saw this person. Yeah. And I feel like some of you saying, why? What love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when your heart is going to be broken? And so you're reflecting back on this. Oh, it's going to get a little deep this evening, because it was channeled to me. If somebody needed to hear this. Yeah, pain. You're not in pain anymore, but it caused a lot of pain. Pulse reaction. Why love someone when your heart's going to be broken? And I feel like that's just a part of life. The card came out in pain. You're not in pain no more. You're just reflecting. We're reflecting. It's all right to reflect as long as you don't stay there. And I feel like this is your channeled message to listen to that song. And you will understand. Next thing you knew, you were acting confused. Yeah. It began to become very hurtful, very painful. You tried to keep it logical with this person. But it started to mean so much more. Oh, what's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Next thing I knew, I was acting confused when you're close to me. It's like 1 minute you want to be in my energy. 1 minute you wanted to be with me, and 1 minute you didn't. You had me confused. A lot of pain. Yeah, a lot of pain, a lot of frustration that things did not work out, things did not fit. And it's like, you're like, why have a heart when your heart it's always broken? Why even? It's almost like I'm talking to someone. I don't know who it is. It's almost like you're in a connection. You're in the dating world now. And it's like, why even get close to someone? Why get close to someone? Why even expose your heart? Secondhand emotions. When someone, next thing you know, I feel like you went off a pulse reaction. You were very attracted to each other. It was that chemistry. And you wanted to keep it logical. You wanted to keep it physical and logical. Just let it be about the sex. Just let it. I want to keep it that way because I can stay in control of myself when I think about it logical and I do not put any emotions in it. That's what your plan was in the beginning. And you reflect back like, my goodness, what, and then you decide, okay. Next thing you know, you're acting confused because when you're close to me, because I don't know what you're feeling. Your energy is in and out from me. Yeah. Tell me more, spirit guys. Yeah, space. Some of you are going through this right now from someone bitter. It turned bitter. It turned bitter. It seems as though that it was going okay as long as you kept it logical and just physical. And you did not put any feelings in it. You said, no, I'm not going to love this person. I'm not going to put myself, I'm just going to keep it like I want it, logical. It makes sense to me to just have this connection of sex, this intimacy. That's all I want. I'm not going to put any feelings into this person. Next thing you know, you do. Because you felt like it was okay. But next thing you knew, I was acting confused when you're close to me. It started to become bitter. Oh, I don't know who I'm talking to right now. Yeah. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Y'all don't play with me today. Don't play with me today. Yeah, you started losing faith. Yeah, you started losing faith because you started to see another side of this person. Like, just when you felt like, oh, okay, I can put a little emotions into this. Secondhand emotions. Once you done that, all hell broke loose. Who needs a heart when a heart's going to be broken? Who needs it? Yeah, next thing you knew, you confused. Go check it out. It's for somebody. Anxiety, depression. Filled your heart. Filled your heart. I feel like in the beginning when you met this person, you talked to this person, it was what it was. It was what it was. The passion, the intimacy was what it was. And you was very, very precise in your own mind, in your own thoughts that you're not going to put any feelings into this. But it kind of changed a little bit. Soon as you did, it was like, now you're confused when you're close to me. Because this person started being wishy-washy, started being, you know, it's almost like when you start in a connection, you start to get to know somebody and you started to just, what it is. It just seemed like once somebody see you get a little attached and you set in, it's like they wait for you to be set in, locked in to them. Bam! Here it comes. And then you ask, what the hell do love got to do with someone being very, very manipulative, very mean, very unloyal, not loyal, honest, deceiving, deceptions, lies? That's not love. Who needs a heart when a heart's going to be broken? It keep playing in my head, that part about when next thing you know, you're acting confused when you get close to me. It's like, what? What? Just not too long ago, you didn't want to, they was confusing you. Confusing your emotions. It's what I'm trying to tell you, Taurus. It means so much more. What's love got to do? What's love with a second-hand emotion? Thank you, spirit guides. Yeah, very selfish. Next thing you know, they were selfish. They were selfish, breadcrumbing, in and out. treated you less than. You see that? Next thing I knew, I was acting confused when you're close to me. Yeah. They was breadcrumbing you in, out. They was gaslighting, getting you right where you want, where they can have you locked in with your emotions and then bam, mishandle your heart. And so some of you saying, why love? Why have a heart when your heart gonna be broken? Why do I have a heart? Now, mind you, you did not fall in love with this person in the beginning. You took it like you wanted it. You just want what you wanted. Okay, it's all about the sex. It's all about the intimacy. I'm going to keep it logical. But they waited for you to be tapped in. Then next thing you know, you're confused. They wanted you to be locked in so they can be this. Hot, cold, in, out, breadcrumbing you, coming around when they want to, have you locked in right where you need it, mistreating you, talk to you any kind of way, verbal abuse, physical abuse, whatever. But what in the heck did love have to do with that? You don't love someone that you hurt. You don't love someone. You don't disrespect. You don't. Love has nothing to do with that. That wasn't love. That's called gaslighting. A person gaslights you, get you long enough to get you where they want you. You see what I'm saying? A lot of secrets. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could have been dealing with an earth sign. Very negative energy, listening to people. You became confused. You became confused. Next thing I knew, I was acting confused when you're close to me. My goodness. Yeah. Look here. Two of Cups in the reverse. They were manipulating you. The Magician in the reverse. They had you stuck for a while. This is someone you shared some history with. This is someone that you may have talked to from 6 months ago to 6 years ago. Manipulation. They got you set in. They got you locked in. And then that's where it all started. The pain started. The frustration started. You said, this is not love. This is not the person that I intertwine my soul with. This is not him. This is not her. There's no way. They were out to manipulate you, out to get you set in, set you up. And I feel like some of you reflect back like, love had nothing to do with that. And for some of you, maybe older listening to me, you were brought up thinking that when you fight and you fuss, you thought that that was love. As you got older and you start to realize what healing was, what self-worth was, you reflect back and say, that was not love. What in the fire, hell, cracker jack had anything, what did that have anything to do with love? That was someone selfish manipulating that hurt me, that hurt my heart, that did not care about my heart. They just wanted what they wanted and wanted to get me locked in and cause so much pain in my life. So much pain in my life. And it took you some time. It took you a long time to heal from this. Long time. You've been wishing and setting and praying. You got the wish fulfillment card here. The Nine of Cups for a long time. It took you some time. It took you a long time. Seven of Cups here. It took you a long time. But everything, your cups is going to be filled again. Your heart, some of you may be in a new connection that your heart has been handled with care. But some of you, you've been waiting a long time because you had a hard time dealing with this person gaslighting you, manipulating you, treating you less than, made you feel self-worth at the time. Like I said, it could have been 6 months ago, 6 years ago. But you reflect and you look and you say that was not love. That was not love. Yep. Yeah, that was the old chapter. My goodness. That was the old chapter. You're in a new world. You have awakened. You have awakened. Okay, your spiritual level is high. Your intuition. You're on a different vibration, different frequency. That was out with the old, in with the new. But you look back and say, that was not love. That was not love. You thought it was at the time. At the time, but you were in a dark space. You thought this person was really the one for you. You really thought this was your soulmate at the time. But come to find out, they was only manipulating you, breadcrumbing you, gaslighting you, and setting you in to break your heart. Set you in. Set you in to break your heart. That's why Tina Turner said, what do love have to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? And then you're looking confused, like, when they try to get close to you, it's like, I don't want you touching me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It started off beautiful. Opposites attract. The passion was there. The fire was there. It was definitely logical. It was physical. The energy was real when you were dealing with this person in the beginning. The next thing you know, Spirit guides, tell me more. This is for somebody. Yep. They were in and out energy. Knight of Wands. In and out energy. They were setting you up. Caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain. You have healed from that. You could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay? Earth sign you could have been dealing with as well. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A little bit of everybody in here. So this can apply to anybody. Okay? But you've done a lot of healing. You still got some more healing to go. But you gain a lot of strength, a lot of courage. You learn how to tame yourself. But I feel like, when you reflect back on your life, and it's like you was in a place in your life maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 months ago, that you was like you did not know what self-worth was. You thought that was normal to deal with that type of hurt, that type of pain. But now you're awakened. You're very awakened. You're very awakened. And this person could be watching you now. Thank you, Spirit guys. You're balanced. Okay? You got a lot going for yourself. You're balanced. But I had to bring that into the energy. You're single. Some of you are still single. You're looking good. You're balanced. You're stable. Okay? You had to go in hermit mode for some years. And you had to gain a lot of wisdom, a lot of sight on healing. Yeah. This person, oh my goodness, I didn't mean for that to come out. This person was lying. There are a lot of lies, a lot of deception. And he or she had nothing to offer you. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. He had nothing to offer you, Taurus. She had nothing to offer you. They were just setting you in. And then gaslighted you and put you through a lot. And you said, what the world did love have to do with it? Why didn't I leave when I left? But it's okay because that cycle is closed. You're out of it. You're out of it because you're just reflecting back. When my pulse reacts, opposites attract, only logical. Empath. It says, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. You understand it now. You understand it. You get it now. You get it now. You get it now. It says patience. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine timing. You understand. I'm talking to some empaths that you feel the emotions, failure. It says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you understand, you learn from it, and you're moving on, and you're beautiful, and you're very stable. And it's just that, you're so glad that you know so much more about healing yourself and about not settling for less. Yeah. I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy, Taurus. This is all about reflection. This is all about what you didn't know then, but you sure do know now. I am Positive Thoughts and Energy, Taurus. Until next time.